Yeah, this stream is gonna have a lot of coughing, most likely. Or hopefully it will stop, but it hasn't stopped in hours at this point, so it's... I mean, it temporarily stopped when I actually went to bed to sleep. It stopped at some point there. Got some eyes closed time, and then... I got up and the coughing fit started back up, so that's fun. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm now, I finally have some medication to like deal with this shit, I'm taking it, and my body is just like, no, I don't care about that, and I'm just gonna throw you the biggest coughing fit you've had the entire week, to show you that, like, I don't give a shit, as I'm just like, would you just stop with this bullshit of just trying to cough myself to basically death? Yeah, I mean, that's an exaggeration, but still. So it feels like that is quite understandable. It's like, yeah, sure, a cough like every now and then is nothing for me, but like, an uninterrupted coughing fit is just not fun. Like, I would prefer a sore throat at this rate over this shit. Because it just doesn't want to stop. Oh, I haven't got my water. I will be right back. Actually, I need to get to another server, I think. Let's first get on the server. Yeah. Why are you not finding it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Found the server. There's 5 minutes left in free practice. That's all good news. At least something. I'm gonna get some awesome. I think I'm gonna take the medicine again and hope it finally does something. I think just threatening my throat with the taste of this is not as... no sleeping patterns, I see. I think just threatening my throat was enough, but I still went through with it. I guess this thing tastes like really weird after tasting the mouth. It's not like it's the worst tasting medicine I've ever tasted, but like... it definitely tastes really weird in how it goes down. And it leaves the taste there for quite a long time. The quarter with a 49.9 there. That is actually seriously quick. It's about as fast as this car can go in qualifying. This is the big vid or something else. Ah, yeah. It's just like the vid. It's like, yeah. Now I understand. And yes, it is. The funny thing is, I've had it like 3 weeks now. It's not like I'm just started it or something. And the issues that I've had with it was like the first day I had it was like, yeah, it wasn't particularly fun. I felt dead. Second day, yeah, I have a normal cold. Running nose, a cough, all fine. A week later, it's left with just the cough. And then after 2 weeks, suddenly I start having completely random, massive attacks of coughing. Where I just start coughing uncontrollably for like half an hour, roughly. Once or twice a day, and that's quite not fun, I can tell you that. Like that's just like I can live with having a normal cough for another few weeks. It's like not fun, not great, but okay. But like having just some random attacks where you suddenly just cough your lungs out, yeah, that ain't fun. I guess you dodged some bullets there. Yeah, I don't know, my body was like, yeah, I'm totally fine with this thing. This is a normal cold, and then just like 2 weeks later, like, actually, you technically don't spread the virus at this point really anymore. You don't even get positive tests at that point. And it's like, now is my time to suddenly throw you a complete curveball in terms of symptoms, and I'm just like, thanks. I think that's more my like body being like, fuck you too. Which it sometimes does to me. Although it seems to be gracious now and finally decided to stop it. Because I started the stream with a bit of a fit. Seems to have decided upon me being like, yo, I've got to take the medicine to stop. Well, I guess there's something. Alright. So, qualifying. What can I do with the car? What can I do with the car? Less fuel for sure. We don't need as much fuel in Qualy. Nah, ignition starter. Not sure what actually my fuel consumption is. Although I think the car needs about 125 liters for an hour-long race. But we don't have enough. How long is the race again for this series? Like, I forgot actually. Ah, well, we just need to qualify right now. We have another 12 and a bit minutes. Just under 13 minutes to go with that. Tire pressure's like a bit low. A bit below 27 psi right now. At the end of the out lap. And a bit definitely low. Yeah, that was not a smooth way for chicane 1. Going off the curb there on the right hand side when I should be staying on it. Need to thread the needle there like with the MUQU, except this thing understeers way more. So it's not as easy to keep it on the curb, but on the other hand doesn't murder you like the MUQU. Not quite. Oh, you need to wait so long before you can get the throttle on. Because of how long you get understeer there. 50s, yikes. 1.2 seconds off the pace. Oof. Ooh, that's not good. I know I could do better than that. I need to find my usual pace because that's not good. Oh, the run out of the corner somehow was worse even than last time. Oof. And I need to find a lot of time, not just like a few tenths. And I'm only finding a tenth there in the first corner, and that was probably one of my weaker corners. The other ones were pretty fine, I think. Somehow I'm so far off the pace, I don't know why. Why am I bleeding a second at Monza? It's like... There's not enough corners to really find speed on this circuit. Yep, that wasn't validated there. Because I'm just trying everything and it's not turning, it's not... I don't know what the hell is happening here. Why am I so significantly slower? Okay, we have half a second I think in the lap. That's definitely proven, but like, where's the other 7/10s? That's interesting. I brake actually a bit too early for turn 1. Even worse run through turn 1. How? Can I just get a good run there? I just cannot get the run through turn 1 that I need. Another 5 liters remaining, this is fine. Need a lot of curb there. Should at least get me back up to P2. Oh, there is time. And suddenly we start to talk here.
Hello mate, personal fastest lap. Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
59.2, like, these are seriously fast lap times. Zero 3, I think. Add a few bit of pressure there. A bit more fuel here. I don't need that much more fuel. Right, we want to close a bit more up to the guy because I might be fine with winning the championship in this position already, but like, I won't let it sit on me to finish so far behind the qualifying. I guess the carbon and it's a lap behind. There is a car behind me. 1.3 seconds. Gonna be difficult to beat him, but I think I can get relatively close if I get a good turn 1 finally. bit much wide. Oh, I completely messed turn one up there. Did not get stopped whatsoever for it. Ah! Damn it. I broke at the normal marker, and it's just the difference between undershooting the corner massively and like overshooting it massively are like millimeters. There's some time unless my one to still gain. That's my 2 though, it's give or take. You don't want to wobble there. The car really wants to wobble around. Really decisive if, like, to get the Ascari chicane right. I have one more attempt at the end of this lap. I have to get it right. Nope, didn't make the corner either. What the fuck? Why? This is my braking marker. Why are you not stopping, car? I brake at my usual marker and the car just doesn't slow down. Full brake failure. Just walk in there, the thing doesn't brake and that's just misses the corner. Twice, and it's just like, I brake at this marker every single fucking time and it's just like, nope. Not gonna work this time. Why? Why is that happening? I hate fucking braking markers. Because shit like that just keeps happening and it's just like, how do I deal with it? So, right. We need a bit of fuel for this race. How long is it again? Might be of use figuring out how long the race is. 45 minutes, yeah, right, that was the 45 minute series. We're lapping, what, 49s? Not really, but like, let's just calculate for 49s. 45 divided by recall. That's 25 laps. Let's calculate with 27 roughly, and then 3.75. Okay, 101 liters. You can take that. Could I have my cursor back? Yep, thanks. So. I can fine adjust the springs a bit more, I guess. The car does struggle on the rear to settle on the bumps. That's a bit annoying. Hello there, what are you doing awake? I think I will just settle for this setup. It has done around a 1 hour race before. Except I did jack the rear end actually up a bit. Maybe I should undo that change, but it's like it should move the aero balance a bit forward to stop this thing from just being pure understeer. A bit. I say. Alright then. I think I'm just gonna stick with it. 102 liters for the race here. We did get out qualified by quite a bit, so this is not gonna be particularly easy this race. We don't even have like the yeah. The first sector I was losing about 2/10, but that wasn't even the entire thing. Oh, my sector 2 is so much slower than his. Sector 3 is also losing time. Like I lose just everywhere. Time. My sector 1 was worse than it. Yeah, it's just my sector 2 and 3 are actually also slow. It's like all my sectors are slow, which is a bit frightening to consider. I'm just slow all around the circuit. Missing a few tenths here and there. It just adds up quickly. Yeah. Field of 9 Reiters. I think more than those cars ever existed in real life. Although, I mean, it's a conversion kit on a Lambo Gallardo GT3, so if you include all Gallardos, it's probably more than 9 that ever existed in GT3 trim. It's gonna be fine. Could have taken some toe probably out of the rear as well. So, right. It's go time. Let's do circuit test, 1 second battery test, and armed if on. I mean, my TC is not at 1. I'll definitely tell you that. They might have not bothered to animate that switch. Although they did animate the guy moving it. But I think on like some cars that have it on the steering wheel, they specifically have to switch in the correct position, I think. So it's like small details that are really like nice in ACC. Where you can like play into the race logic. my front brakes are getting a bit hot. My front right tire is actually overpressured even. Might have locked it slightly over some curbing. Probably should stop putting it back into race config.
Go in double file.
Let's see what we can do here. I guess I'm not gonna let the chance for 4 and 4 go.
Green light, should have been good.
We got a really good reaction there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, the brakes are really cold at this point. I should have preheated them again before the end. They worked really well. It's stopping us for turn 1 now. I missed the apex promptly there on turn 2. I'm now suffering because my tires were not quite up to temp. And because I'm a slight bit slower, I think. I mean, this is how Donington started. I wouldn't completely give it up, but we're basically out of the slipstream before the lap 1 ends. Come on, brakes. Stop quitting on me. Sixth gear. Back down to second. A lot of wobble, but it's like another 10th gone. He's just sneaking those 10ths past me. takes a 10th, there he takes a 10th. Heck, he goes a 10th faster by driving off the circuit. Oh, that was rough. Yikes, half a second drop there with Ascari. Nah, more like a second at this rate, because it continues to go up. Oh, fuck me, this guy's fast. Like, he came in here to prove a point. And I came in here with the same minimal preparation that I've come into every single race. Which clearly was not quite enough against this guy. Oh, the apex again missed. It's like it slows down and then on the last 2 meters it's just like, nope, we're gonna miss the apex. It's just like, eh? I mean, it could be brake fade at that point because they get hot. I've had this before with this track specifically in this car. But if you don't set the brake pads correctly up, you actually feel some brake fade in the end of the braking zones. Man, I'm losing like time everywhere. I could use like... Give me a breather. Get a climb test to the circuit. Figure out where my issues are and improve. So I'm just getting driven away on. The race pace sub 50 is like absolutely insane on this car. Like, it is decently fast, like, generally, but, like, on this car, it's just, like, nuts. $50 flat from him. 50.7 again. No improvement from the previous lap, just the same time again. Despite not having run Ascari wrong or anything, it's like, hey. The brakes are just guessing game into turn 1. And a slow exit and boot. Seems like I might be starting to match him, but maybe he has some aces up his sleeve. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, fuck off. I hate fucking Ascari, god damn it. I don't hate the guy, I hate the fucking corner. The guy could have been swell. But the corner is absolutely a nightmare and a half. I was starting to finally get the groove and then just suddenly like slap, nope, you're not gonna get anywhere close to him, you're gonna match your lap time again and drop another 7/10. It's like, okay, could I just fucking get my stuff that I want? And not get screwed over by the worst chicane in the universe. This guy just sucks. Also, I did not get any improvement in turn 1, even though I should have. Ah, I must steer visited again. Another missed apex, more time lost. And I need to hit my apexes, I need to do sweat here. Otherwise I'm not keeping up with this guy. I can't dare slack, I need to actually push. But getting this thing onto the actual apexes is a complete nightmare. I'm only getting this little improvement. I had 7 10s last time around before Ascari murdered me. But no, I'm not going to get actually that improvement. I won't get a few puny 10s here. And he just continues to lap his flat 50s. Flat 50s is actually an understatement. He put a 49.7 in. It just casually went a second faster than me on that lap. That's what I meant, like he has a bit more pace still to give there. And I'm completely out of pace already. Oh, I messed up turn 1 again completely. Complete start-stop there instead of actually flowing through the corner finally. There's just nowhere to want it to go. Trying, mate, but it's just... The car does not want to come to me right now. I want to give him a fight, but it's just... doesn't want to work today. Come on. The gap has opened up so much already, and it's Monza. Like, closing people down is not that easy. Still a slow Ascari. .50 flat again from him. So consistently with his 50 flats. I need another 410 so I can actually get parity even. I'm talking just stopping him from running away from me. And I missed turn 1. I'm faster though for turn 1 somehow, despite having missed it. I think I broke at the right spot. So I can beat the guy! That's why I'm pushing hard. And he's going fast, I need to push hard then. Need to hit my marks, but the thing is just not quite wanting to do that. The car's fighting me really hard. I'm not gonna let it sit on me to just let him run away. I won every single race up until this point. Would have liked to keep it that way. I feel like this is what will change tonight. The last one doesn't go to me, it seems. Because this guy is just way too quick. Seems I just do not have pace at Monza in general. It's kind of in line with I don't have pace at Le Mans either. Again, another full second lost this lap because this guy just keeps going with his lap times lower. And I'm not even at the 50s finally. Again, the brakes don't work. What? What is this shit with like sudden like, hey, you don't get stopped into turn 1 stuff? Except that my timer is now actually going up. Like, what? Nothing makes sense. Like, I missed the turn 1 and like, yeah, you go faster. Excuse me, how? And I gotta wobble again. Come on, turn. Turn. Turn, for fuck's sakes. Completely refused to turn for 2 corners and dropped 2 tenths. I just thought it was looking decent and then suddenly like, nope, you're not gonna get turned in these corners. I'm like, thanks. Like, this setup works fine if you're not actually trying to race someone competitively. Unfortunately, this is the situation I'm in. Stop too early this time around. It's like, can I just get normal brakes that don't on a whim decide what the hell they want? First time I think the entire race I've actually matched him, and it's because he put a slow lap in. Already a third into this race, so even if he starts dropping off and I actually start getting laps together, even though it doesn't look like that's ever gonna happen. Oh, fuck off!
Some light damage on the rear of the car.
Oh, fuck you, Ascari! "15 seconds worth of damage. Ouch. That's what I needed, obviously. Right, shitbox, that's what we needed. For you to just suddenly decide to yeet yourself at... Come on, turn! Did you yeet yourself at the next barrier? No, we didn't need that shit. You did it anyway, you fucking garbage can. The problem is the guy behind is actually lapping the lap time I was lapping. Before I hit the wall, sir. This is not looking good for me at that point. Come on, shitbox, why are you wheel spinning of all things? You have TC at 3. Stop doing bullshit. Just work. Garbage can. Obviously I need to hit a wall there. I'm driving so shit right now. I just cannot get this car to behave. This is infuriating. Because I know I should be with him. I'm not 15 seconds down. Seems, however, how good of an exit you make still matters more than my aero damage. At least that's something. Well, the guy in front is just completely like, yes, I'm gone, bye bye. Because he's still lapping 50.2, and this has put an end to me getting sub 50. It just has put an end to it immediately. Because this garbage can wanted to find a wall. The one track where you can't really drive around your damage, the one track where you cannot close gaps down, that's the one where I crash on. Absolutely beautiful. I continue to hit Monza from the 24-hour race. And I can't escape the guy behind, which is also like A, worrying a bit, and slightly like not good at all. A, worrying a bit pathetic for me. Don't murder me again here. Well, it's interesting how I can still roughly match my times from before. The times that I actually produced are not the times that I should have been able to produce.
We're halfway through. Keep it up.
Because I know I had Delta multiple times to go sub 50, but like it just didn't want to come together because Ascari oftentimes was one of the big contributors for killing laps. So yeah. hate the exit of the chicane because the car for no reason wants to slide there on the power. And you have to feed the throttle as fast as possible there to not lose the exit speed. So you have to slam the throttle down, but also you get wheel spin, which leads to you losing time. It's like, you do not win at all on the exit of that corner. On the entry, you either overslow or you completely overshoot, and it's just not fun stuff. That was actually track limited. But yeah, being the chaser in this series is basically you're cursed. And having to chase the other guy just isn't gonna end well for you. You have to push and then the car will snap on you and you die. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Oh, come on, shitbox. Fucking garbage can. Why brakes not worked this time around? Come on, no, come on, car. Stay straight, for fuck's sakes. Stop trying to murder me in more creative ways. To push you still, because you're not going fast enough to run away from the back, Lukas. That's not nice to say, but like... There are two drivers who could fight for wins and then there's the rest. That's how the entire series has been. I'm not intending to change that for the final race, certainly. But they're definitely going my pace, so it's not great. Oh, somebody took the advertisement boards, yes! The advertisement boards for getting actual brakes into your car. And I just dropped half a second there out of that second chicane. Just coaxing this car into hitting apexes is just dark magic. He does not want to do it. Should have probably been better if I didn't actually use the setup that I had and started fresh, because I would have probably fixed some things on it. Although probably the gas preset is so much understeer that I wouldn't have got it oversteer in time. On the one hand, I need more oversteer. On the other hand, I don't actually. Like, the car's fishtailing in some places where it shouldn't be, and it's costing time. So it's really, like, weird how I need to set this thing up. It's loose where it shouldn't be, and it's way too tight where it should be loose. problem is it goes willy-nilly between these two states. So you go from fighting massive amounts of understeer to suddenly snap oversteer, here it goes. You fight the thing to get to the apex, lose time, and then the thing snaps on you on the exit, so you lose more time. That's an actual backmarker that caused that yellow flag. Oh, come on, turn, you fucking garbage can, turn! You have one objective and it's getting around this bloody circuit. So why are you getting worse at it? Come on, shitbox. I mean, at least my pedal shifter is working today. Not failing on me, but, well, I probably jinxed that also now. Come on. Yep, I jinxed it because it just then didn't work. Or maybe also the downshift protection kicked in, but like, it just didn't downshift there. Oh, I turned it way too late the other direction. What the fuck, Lukas? Lukas or something, you know, this is terrible. The guy behind actually has dropped below 2 seconds. I did it over 3 at one point. And then the car just went like, now I'm gonna completely disassemble my pace. Thank you very much, have a nice 50.1, he went even faster than me. What is this? I mean, we had this at Imola as well, where people just suddenly actually qualified with some pace behind us. But today they're actually also showing that in the race, so that is quite a bizarre situation. It's also bizarre that he's decided like halfway through the race to be like, yes, now I can actually drive this circuit. And I'm like, no, I can drive it even worse now. Like, what the fuck was that, for example, where he just did not want to hit that apex? long do I have left? 12 minutes about. And that's great because this means about 7 laps to go. Fuel-wise, actually tighter than expected because I have precisely 8 laps worth of fuel right now in the tank. It is definitely tighter than expected. Guy behind still closed in 4/10 last lap. Ah, come on. Come on, shitbox, we can do this. Minimum finish P2. Like, that should be possible. Easy dubs. Should not be any difficulty there. Stop this guy's advanced at once. Dangerous part is that P4 is also right behind him, so it's... I think I'm still dropping time to this guy. Not much this time around, it's a few tenths. Well, 2 about. I won't say, but like... Because if he gets in my slipstream, I'm gonna be a bit fucked with my lack of straight line speed. I don't think we will actually catch the back marker in front of us before the end of the race. Except he crashed or something. Oh, fuck! I can't afford hitting curbs. Yeah, the slow lap, but I also answered with another slow one, so it's like I didn't even make any progress with it. Ah, missed the apex there. Got wheel spin on the exit. Like, my laps can be used as a compilation of what to do wrong. I fuck up like 15 times each corner. I will not ask why. I've just given up understanding when I gain time and when I lose time. It's just some dark magic when you suddenly go faster or slower compared to previous laps. And I got massive outwash there. And it cost me the rest of the time that I gained there. At least it was a decently fast lap. And the problem is, the guy behind wasn't going particularly slow either. So, just another 5 minutes to go, 3 laps. After this one. $49.5. Holy smokes from quarter. Just stamping in there that he had this on lockdown. Because I think that was my qualifying time. And I completely was not able to even get close to my qualifying times in the race. Oh, but the guy behind me did a relatively slow lap, so... If I get first gear, then we need... We have about 2 seconds again behind. We just need to keep this gap stable for the next 2 laps and we're gonna be fine. Actually, 3 laps. Right. If we keep it stable for 2 laps, that means that he has to close in 2 seconds on the final lap. As long as the Ascari chicane doesn't happen again, we're fine. Because you can't really close in 2 seconds that easily. However, we do have to actually lap 3.9, I think, before the end of this race. Quarter again with a 14.95. It's like, come on, get it, you're fast. Like, take it easy, man. You have won it. I thought win the championship, but like, you've definitely won this race. I mean, it should have been a lot tighter on the championship, I think. Because to consider this is the only race where I fucked up and threw a win away. Well, I didn't throw a win away, I wasn't in the lead ever. Well, it wasn't even a chance for a win. But in any case, the race where I made a mistake and spun off. This is basically the only race. Yeah, that's interesting area. P4 has dropped back massively. Might have been some tussle with P3. P3 is also a bit further back, which is good for us. I need a bit of slipstream if I want to get by you. Thank you, that was not nearly necessary. Although, I mean, it's better that you let me by now instead of backing me into the other guy. Oh, my stomach's turning really upside down right now. Oh, this is... that's not fun. But at least the race ends quickly, so I can... remove that problem. Once we actually have a fuel warning on the display. And we have basically an extra lap of fuel in the end. But I think the fuel being actually poor consumed than I predicted of it.
Great job, man. P2. Bring it back to the wins.
I wouldn't describe this as a great job. It's salvageable. That's what I'm gonna call it. I did not perform up to the level that I wanted to perform at. Right. So, return to garage. Okay. Yep. Let's have a brief look, I guess, on the replay. Not much happened at the start besides him. Actually, I started ahead of him? Well, that is really interesting. I did not actually notice how far ahead I was on the start there. Man, I completely did not notice that. I got my grid slot and then just kept the speed up. Come on. Load. And yeah, I got my grid slot and yeah, he slows down so much there. I think we're speed limited now, so yeah, he's now. I think when I don't know when we go speed limited. Think about here we start getting speed limited. Yeah, I can lift this throttle a bit. Yeah, now if he is just such a massive launch in comparison to me. I'm getting challenged there also on the inside, but he is not interested in it. I was very early on the brakes. Because I had seen that I did not have my brakes up to temperature. One, two, one. Yeah, I don't think there's much really to look at from that point onwards. It's just me constantly losing a bit of ground. I think something. It's lap 2 already. That's the first time I have a moment for. Yep, that's one of the first moments for Ascari. Where's the accident actually happen? So it's this. Okay, it's this lap here. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, I did not clip the inside curb there enough. Turned the wheel too late. I went too late on the other direction there, and it's just caused the understeer, and then I was in the gravel trap when I accelerated, so it's just. It's not gonna work particularly long. Yeah, that's the car now banged up, and I have to finish the rest of the race suddenly from it happening on lap 9 all the way then to lap 26 of a damaged car. Lap 9 and then just all of laps to the end. What happened to these guys here behind? Actually, he was the guy who was following me. Wait a second, are you a backmarker? What is happening here? That's P5. Like, huh? There's the guy clearly behind me. But that's about me. He's there, that's the 16 car. And I mean, I know that P5 wasn't lapped. There's on the elite laps. I don't know what the hell is happening there. El Gala and is 16 and the 87 is the 87, I guess. So what the hell happens here? Okay, so it is the. Well, here we have actually me and also in the shot. So it is the 454 that is running was running P3. The 16 was running P4, and the 4 And what ended up in P4, the 87 was running at P5. That's the constellation how it was going. I guess the 454 might have realized he's starting to run out of fuel and had to slow down. He is fine still. So that makes sense. I mean, but now he just suddenly pulls over and slows down. This is for position. Makes it really bizarre stuff. Yeah, early shifts there. Yeah, he is running out of fuel. He did make it to the end. He did realize it early enough. It cost him only 2 positions, so I guess. I hope he was using the engine mix 4 as well, so he can actually save some fuel. Although, yeah, it makes you. For Reiter, it doesn't make you that much slower, so you can actually, I think, use that very well to lower your fuel consumption. Genuinely. Yeah, there's some aggressive fuel saving going on. I don't know why he's half on the throttle down the straightaway. Personally, I think it makes more sense to just get up to speed and then just clutch and coast. I don't know how well actually... You know, that makes me think something. Because in RF2 you can totally do... switch the ignition off in the middle of the straightaway. So you clutch in, switch off the ignition to stall. So you switch off the clutch in, stall the engine out, and then go. Maybe he doesn't have a clutch. I think he doesn't have a clutch. It doesn't seem like he's clutching. That explains what happened to P3. He just ran out of fuel. No, I did not want this lap. I wanted this one. Spinning in that at that point could ruin the race completely. He's gonna have still fuel. Looks like he still has power at the line. Yeah, he actually has fuel still in the tank at the end. Yeah, this actually makes me think right now. Can you, because I know when you switch the ignition off an ACC, you're fucked in terms of just getting the car to like work again. Because you have to full stop to get the ignition switch back on. But the starter, I think you don't, and you could probably bump start the car with rolling speeds. We're gonna actually try with the Reiter specifically that. Alright, let's launch into private session. But I wanna see that. Set up. Load. So. We just need some fuel and stuff. Bolt it onto the car.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right. I think the tactic is just way too complicated. Especially because of how long you have to push the starter in to actually get the engine to turn off. I think that's just way too complicated to actually pull off properly. Interesting enough, the downshift protection still kicks in while the engine is off. And not connected to the drivetrain. Okay, you need... Problem is, it's just the time it takes for the engine to stall out is very long. I don't think it's quite worth it. But I mean, you can still just do this. There's really nothing stopping you from doing this. Although the engine has to run itself, so there's probably a slight bit more fuel consumption. Yeah, otherwise, besides the fact that you need to press the thing down way long, you can totally pull that off. The engine comes immediately back to life as soon as you release the clutch. Man, 50s. Yeah, in ovals this can like change the dynamic of the race completely. I remember a short oval race where I won and had to like do this every single lap. Like most of the lap was the engine off, more or less. think it's faster to like wait for the RPM to drop down to idle and then push the starter in to stall it out. I think that's faster.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
You need to drop the RPM just below 800 for the engine to actually stall for you. Right. But still, it's like the fuel savings aren't particularly that high. Even then. So maybe he was doing everything right. Right. Yes, that's... Oh, it's saving the replay from this. Whatever. But confirm leaving the game. Yes, I do not want to play it anymore. Yeah, what a race, man. You just completely slam dunked me there. You deserved one as well. For sure, I did not have the pace here today. And, well, Ascari happened, so... So that sent me quite a bit backwards. Yeah. In the end, I was just about able to hold on to P2. Well, not particularly. Well, kind of embarrassing, but, well, I did it in the end, though, so... It worked. But yeah, I did not have the pace. Oh, God. I couldn't imagine that. Like... Yeah... I ran wide one... Yeah, I ran wide one... I ran wide a few times out of the exit, and like, one time it's just... The car got oversteer in the gravel and just sent me towards the left-hand side barrier. 15 seconds worth of damage, and well, that's for like most of the race I had to just slog with that. Luckily, I lost only a few tenths down the straightaways. Like, I could see on the delta that I was losing at towards the ends of straightaways time, but it wasn't too much. Unfortunately, it didn't particularly help, but like, hey, it didn't end the world. So there's that. There's neat. Right. And also, like, you pace at the end of the race, they're like doing 49.5s. I'm just like, yeah, you're just casually doing qualifying times. Great. I have absolutely no answer for this. I just did not have the pace tonight. Yeah, I've raced this car before on this circuit. Actually, relative in a normal race, quotation marks. It was an off-season race of a different championship, and those guys, yeah, the off-season races aren't like as sweat than their regular championship, and yeah, it definitely showed because I think I finished P4 or something with the Reiter against like normal GT3 cars. It's like, yeah, that's not usually what happens. But it worked. The setup worked for that. So I had a setup from that which was built over an aggressive preset, but I think I should have gone further from the aggressive preset. Yeah, the understeer is something at times on this specific track. Like, because you're not running any, like, rake or wing at all, it becomes very difficult to turn the car. Compared to other tracks where you can actually set up the car to, like, turn somewhat. So, you're just kind of, like, stuck understeering off the circuit. That's what I've noticed with the setup that I had. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. So it was nice racing you. Unfortunately, we didn't get to have actually a showdown there because I was just too slow. Yeah, I mean, I raced a MUQU actually. I raced a 24-hour race with the MUQU around the circuit, and it was just, yeah, that was even more pain than this. Like that was just pure pain. The MUQU just didn't want to work at all, and it just, Ascari was even more sketched in with this car, and that should give you an idea. Especially when the rain hit. It was raining a lot that race. And Ascari with wet conditions with the MUQU was just pain squared. A complete and utter nightmare. It just didn't want to work. No, I don't want to watch that clip. God damn it, I pressed on the wrong tab. Right, okay. Yep. But yeah, I will call it a good night. We might see each other again. But I mean, I have the tendency to wake up sometimes at 2 a.m. to do races with Americans, but if it's just a regular GT3 championship or something like that, I'm probably not gonna turn up for that. It's just, it was a Reiter championship. I drive weird cars like this, so I have to turn up for it. So, I mean, maybe we see each other in Enduro. Bye for now.